And we are back. This is a new video, technically. Hopefully I'll link them together afterwards, but I did figure out my webcam. So that's really nice. I really didn't want to do the whole stream without a webcam. Yeah, I'll have to double check for live. Anyways, we are into the next round, paired against equals D on Sports Medal and Loot. This should be fine. I'm playing a Maw deck. I'm sure we can figure that out. Servers were not reset, so I need to figure out yeah, I need to figure out basically clicking buttons slowly. I will be right back. I need to make sure we can stream. Okay, we are good to stream. Let's go. We're Hashiko. This is a great hand. Just let me turn on my deck list. There we go. Oh, I need to make this smaller, hey? Perfect. Yeah, a lot of sweeps in the first round. They were trying to get the servers reset, but some reason it was not able to. Draw a card, install any PD cordon. Whoa. Is that a Vitruvius? What's going on? Huh? We're gonna get hard-hitting news? What is going on? I need to make sure I'm live. Oh, we are live. Okay. What are we doing? Gamble, laundry, run the remote. Did we keep our hand? Yes. Okay, so it's gamble, laundry, R&D, I guess. I do run and pay for. Gatekeeper. Fine. What is this? No, I don't pay 4 to steal a Hyperloop. You can have a Hyperloop. Interesting. We're scoring a Hyperloop. Okay, this is like bad tempo for the Corp. I think that's good for me. Once we get our... We just want to save our money here. Get a Maw down. Get a Stargate down. Oh, I should full screen. I'll check it in a second. Bravado's nice. Let's start with deuces. DJ doesn't get us what we want. We want to find a moshing here at some point. Bankar's quite good. Dirty Laundry's quite good. Did they gain money? They did. I'm okay with setting up here. I was gonna make a run, but we can like DJ Laundry HQ next turn. Hopefully there'll be an ice there. We can Bankar, and then that'll trigger Steel Skin. Well, we would Bravado if that's a mitosis. Okay. Okay, so now we run and steal things. Oh, and then we're gonna play NAPD Corden. I guess not this turn. That's really cute. That's extremely cute. Draw, I guess. Oh. I don't think we run these. We'll just Stargate. Yeah. We don't need to run those. Like, there's no... You wouldn't mitosis a Spin Doctor, so it's like traps of some sort, Megapres, Hyperloops. If they're crazy, there's a Vitruvius on the board. Worst case, it's Luminal. Luminal would be pretty bad. Nightmare Archive. Okay. We just hit the ice. Hedge Fund, Nightmare Archive coming up. Fine. We do want one access. So let's Laundry Hand. Yeah. Get our flip. We'll Laundry Hand. They can score if they want. I think. Might be wrong. We do trash this. That's interesting. So they drew a card and then played Mitosis. So they might have, like, drew the Mitosis? Very interesting. Are we scoring? Third counter. Fourth counter. Onto. Okay. That's fine. Gatekeeper on R&D is also fine. I don't know if we even want this DJ. We probably do. We don't want Liberated. We'll go bank our R&D. Let's install the DJ for Steve. And then hit the Stargate. I don't think we die here. There's just an Onto on the board. Ugh. The thing is, if this is also an agenda, then we're in a bad spot. But you don't Mitosis two pointers, right? Oh, really? We whiffed on the Steel Skin? Ugh. Nightmare, Mitosis, Luminal. We just hit the Mitosis. We'll hit the Mitosis and just run aggressively. We should find the Luminal. Yeah. Click a Fermenter. Draw a card, click a Fermenter? Yeah. We'll get that hit. We'll be patient. I could also run HQ for a Steve trigger. It's probably better. Not necessarily. Because it lets them draw, it lets them get money. We don't want to hit an agenda here, right? So, that's fine. I remember my audio on. I did, okay. Draw, credit. Yeah, okay, so now we just run HQ 4 times. Draw a Laundry. I think we Stargate first. We don't die to Snare, because there's no 4 credits right now. This can fire, so we run HQ 3 times after this. Okay. Rashida, Gatekeeper, Fairchild 3. We don't care about Gatekeeper, so we will trash the Fairchild. Rashida on top's good to know. We'll trash that eventually. Let's... do we play the deuces? No. We run HQ. If we rip the Luminal, we can just get out. If we don't, we keep going. We access the Nightmare Archives, we take it as a minus point. Here we take a Laundry, because we're going to try to run again. Yeah. Just the 1 and 5 on the Luminal. Saw it coming. But that's fine. We should get it here. And if we don't, we can get it wherever it goes. So, it's fine. There it is. Gaining 2 credits. So they're going to play the hedge fund next turn. Rashida is on top. We don't care. We know there's a hedge fund in hand. And that's all we know about the hand. We'll just draw. Hippo's very nice. DreamNet's also very nice. So next turn it's Hoshiko draw, DreamNet, Hippo, Stargate. Draw click 1's really good for us. That means they can't set up a threat. Yeah, Ice R&D is fine. This is just another Gatekeeper, right? Bankar on R&D. We'll go DreamNet, Hippo, Stargate. We don't die because we have Steel Skin. Now we could... We don't break this. No, that's crazy. So we say no. We let it fire. We take net damage, and then we break the second one, and then next turn we'll Hippo this Gatekeeper. We lost Steel Skin, and we lost Bravado on the draw. It's unfortunate. Daily Cast is fine. It's probably a little slow. We have Fermenter. We can also pick up Bravado now from Steve. We probably run HQ last click here. Nightmare Archive, NGO from Vitruvius. We just take 2 points, I think. Overwriter in the bin. Oh boy. They probably draw here. So they drew Nightmare Archive, NGO. That's the only 2 cards we know in their hand. Right? Oh, and Rashida. Nightmare Archive, NGO, and Rashida. No ice. We just drew an unknown card that could be ice. There probably isn't any other ice in the hand except for the card that they just top decked. Because if there was a different ice that they had, they would have put it on R&D rather than putting a second Gatekeeper there. Next turn is Pop Fermenter, Stargate. We will run naked cards. I think that's just NGO. Oh, okay. There's a 1-pointer in there. Wow. So I missed an agenda. That's fine. That's totally fine. Dearest Gatekeeper, I think is a bad play because they don't have money to afford to res this Gatekeeper. Really. I can spend 6 credits now to Hippo it. I probably should have just Hippoed last turn, hey? Or I could just take 2 net damage. 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 2 net dam No, we just take net damage. I don't care about my cards. We also don't care about the daily casts. We have Paladin in this deck? Huh? We do. I guess we install Paladin. So it's this, this, this. We could even, like, at some point run HQ for a Steel Skin, take net damage off that Bankar, and then hit the Steel Skin. I don't know. Bravado's probably better. Deuce's Wild's probably better. We kept the daily cast, pretty good. Although we're probably not going to use it. Nightmare Archive, Gatekeeper, Hedge Fund. We just don't want the ice. Rest we don't care. There is a Nightmare Archive in hand. There's a Rashida and an NGO in hand. There's value in running HQ here. If we hit the Nightmare Archive, that's unfortunate. Nightmare Archive, NGO, Rashida. Oh, why are we not running? Hello? Yeah, sometimes it like doesn't let me run the server I want to run, but if I click on a different server, it lets me run that other server. There we go. What do we want here? Probably just a Steel Skin. Could also be Deuces. Probably Deuces is fine. Nice hit. Rashida or the NGO was what we were looking for. I think I would rather have hit the NGO. This is install double advance NGO. I don't think I even respect that. Like, we don't even run that, right? I don't know. 0 is good. Let's start with Deuces. What did they draw? They drew Nightmare Archive. Top card is Hedge Fund. Yeah. Because they need to pop that for the Hedge Fund anyways. And if they, like, take $1 and score somehow, that's fine. Let's keep going. I do hippo this, because we're going to find another hippo eventually. Just saves me money. And then it's like install 0, hit 0, unless I want to run HQ for something. Probably not. 0 is probably fine. Oh, there is snares in the deck. Good to know. How much influence is mitosis? It's like 4, yeah. Wait, why did we pop NGO? I'm not even accessing. Okay. Free info. We like free info. We drew the other Stargate. It's pretty funny. We trashed Biotic easily here. And it's probably just hit 0. We could run HQ for Fermenter, install Fermenter. That's not bad. We could hit a Nightmare Archive on the HQ run, though. Don't love that. We'll just hit 0. Okay. We have free Steve triggers, and we don't even want it. There's no Mad Dash in this deck. It's unfortunate. We're not really looking for anything. We just want to keep going through our cards and getting money. Maybe with 5 cards in hand, we'll run HQ. They're just digging for ice. They drew Hedge Fund, they drew NGO. And last click Hedge Fund's really good for us. That means there's no ice. We could like Stargate and then Raindrops back in. Potentially. Oh no, we have to do it the other way. During the first encounter each turn, these device protecting the chosen server. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, I mean, we just Stargate click 1. The Nightmare Archive might be in the bin now. We take 2 net damage here rather than pay 3. Our money's better. The daily cast might be better than, like, might be worth installing. I don't know. Onto, Hedge Fund, and Spin. Hit the Spin, run back for the Onto is probably the line. We could also run Archives and force them to draw the Spin. I like the aggressive line. If I'm greedy, I can draw a Bravado or a Dirty Laundry first. I think I am greedy. Ooh, am I greedy? Yeah, we are. That's neither. Although Pinhole's super cute. Because Pinhole with multiple cards on the board forces them to, like, pop NGOs. Oh, come on. Let me run R&D. Please. There we go. Last click, we're probably... Oh, I was going to install daily casts, but I guess not. Got super punished. Guess we run HQ last click. Get snared. Don't want to do that either. Guess we're just gambling. It should have been install cast. It's unlucky with the 0 hit. I don't know if 0 is necessarily wrong. Hedge Fund, Ice R&D. Install card new remote. Install 2 cards in 2 new remotes. These are just Nightmare Archives. But I think we check them anyways. Just because if it's Spin, yeah. Yeah, we just check these. Let's go. I could Pinhole to see if we get free info. Ah, JNet lag works in our favor. Let's go. Let's see if we get some free info here. Might save us a click. I don't know if Pinhole's doing us too much more. We have 2 more Pinholes in the deck anyways. It also gets us a Steve trigger. No reses. Let's pick up a Bravado, so then we can Bravado back into R&D if we see an agenda. I think that makes sense. Could also be a Steel Skin. I don't think we're about to die. Yeah, let's play the Bravado. If JNet lets us, there we go. If we hit a Spin Doctor, we can just trash it. The first card they install is probably the important one, and the second one is the Nightmare Archive, so let's hit server 6. Okay. Let's run the other one. We know it's not a Spin Doctor, because they would have rezzed it otherwise. But I think we'll run it anyways. We'll take a minus point. I think we can take that risk. I could also just take a core, actually. Because then there's only one more Nightmare Archive. Do I lose to, like, Fast Break? Let's take a core. I just can't take 2 core, right? You can have a 3-2 Onto. Also, there's only one more Onto. I think we break it here. No, let it fire. I'd love to keep the Bravado, would love to keep the Pinhole, would love to keep the Botulus. That's fine. 2 points. Looking for 2 points. Giordano and Megapre. Of course, there's Giordano. We'll just get rid of that. You can have NGO friends. Let's... Is there another Nightmare Archive somewhere? Maybe. There might be snares somewhere. This is going to trash a card. So we can just trash the Black Orchestra. It's fine. Okay, we can draw. Two more points. They're at 4. There's a double advanced Overrider on the board. How are we doing on time? Things are going slow just because of the lag. We have 40 minutes. Not doing bad. We're going to Biotic score the Megapre. That makes sense. If we gain credits, that's really sus. If we draw, I'm probably going to have to run HQ after the Stargate here. Which I don't love. But you gotta do it. R&D. I think we raindrops first, and we just run HQ. I think that makes sense. Um, we're not looking for anything, so we don't need steel skin. Like, I guess we just get our daily cast back and a dirty laundry, or it's like dirty laundry. Juice is wild, or raindrops. Raindrops. Just make money while we run. Yeah, that's the line. Although we could have actually waited. We don't have to do this the first time, right? Oh, it is the first time each turn. We'll trash an overrider, sure. It's a good hit. Let's... Oh, we drew... Wait, what? Oh, we... Wow, okay. Okay, let's start it now. And then we'll run back into HQ after. Yes, we will install Black Orchestra. I could pay 3 and break. We don't need to, so we won't. Just gotta find 2 points. Lost the laundry, that's unfortunate. Lost the pinholes. Pinhole probably doesn't matter. Laundry probably doesn't matter either. Come on, 2 points. Looking for Anto, looking for Vitruvius. Got none of them. Spin Doctor. Wow. Okay, surely it's mitosis. I don't know why I'm scared of mitosis, but I don't know, it's a 4 influence card. Like, any PD Cordon we can just deal with. Let's Raindrops HQ. We have represented that we might be on Snare. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're not on Snare. I probably have to rip a Mega Pre here. That's an agenda. Do they draw? Probably. They would draw Spin Dock and NAPD. They don't draw! Whoa. Interesting. Why did they not draw? Is the agenda on the board? Better not be on the board. Oh, Biotic. We lose here? The Nightmare Archive minus point. Let's see it. No draw means we lose. I'm expecting them to, like, advance the card in server 3 and then score it. There's Biotic. They just had the agenda in hand. And they didn't draw, though? No way. They just had Mega Pre in hand. And we missed it. Right? I'm sure this is just lag. Yeah. GG. Wow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points. 7 points left in the bottom 10. 7 points left in the bottom 10. We missed the 1 pointer in hand. That's crazy. Man. Our odds were so good. Like our odds were insanely good. They had at least 2 agendas in hand in 4. So I had a 50-50 to steal an HQ. We whiffed the 40% hitting the Cerebral Overrider. And then we hit the 50-50, and then we missed the 1 in 3. After a no draw, which is a very... wow. And the mitosis ontological. That's so sad. We shouldn't have lost that game. I don't know how we're going to make top 3 from here. I need to win every game, I think. Hey, Alec. How's it going? Cat, rough luck there, yeah. Yeah. Ooh. We can't keep this. This is tempting. This is so tempting. Like it's like non-equivalent government subsidy, Hydra HQ. But then you get like botch list. Or you go what I would probably do is I'd go well, yeah, you're credit short from non-equivalent daily quest Hydra. That hand is almost there. No ice, but we got our hard hitting, so that's not bad. This kind of sucks, actually. We do need an ice. Can we just draw one off the top? No, we can't. Okay. It's fine. I'll just throw a Biovault out there. We could also throw a Rashida, but like I feel like Lou runs the remote. And I'm gonna need the Rashida. But we have to like Ice HQ. Nah, whatever. We'll throw the Rashida out there. I don't know if that's right. It's probably the Biovault. I don't think I've ever seen that played. Yeah, apparently nobody has seen this played. Non-equivalent exchange. I think it's really good in Acme. Turn 1, you go to a Hydra. You can res a Hydra. Like, I can res a Hydra right now. Running R&D. Steals Bologna. Okay, that's really good for us. Yeah, non-equivalent into government subsidy is really good. Oh, I need to change my deck list. And it's just like, it's exactly what Acme needs. Oh, I'm gonna fire Rashida too? Dang. Didn't know I was that good. Huh. I need to fix this. Actually, it's totally fine. Okay. We have ice, we have restore, we have magnets. We need to protect the post-truth dividend more than R&D. So it's like ice, ice. Okay, so it's like Magnet HQ. It's probably just Magnet HQ R&D. I hate that. I do hate that. I would love to put a Thoth up instead. Oh, Thoth is actually like lethal, right? Yeah, actually. Okay, Thoth is actually lethal. So it's Thoth HQ. Magnet R&D. Hard hitting. We have our market forces in hand too. Yeah, Acme got a lot. I feel like Acme got a lot better, and it's subtle, but it's significant. Because now Acme doesn't need to play Hansi Review, so now you have non-equivalent exchange. Again, get to 10, res your Hydra. You can get to 10 and also play government subsidy. Although this is like the second game I've played with this version of the deck with government subsidy. But I feel like I know Acme well enough that I feel like I can confidently say I think it's pretty good. Heartbeat, okay. And Acme got post-truth dividend. I think this is also huge because you basically just got another botulus on magnet. That's so amazing. You got post-truth dividend, so now you have a 15 minutes and post-truth dividend. It's so good. Did I score Bologna here? Is that crazy? We can probably just protect it with a magnet. Do we lose to something? Credit, laundry archives, run the Bologna? We do lose to that. We would rather not lose to that. Restore the Rashida is tempting. Restore the Rashida is very tempting, but I feel like Restore will probably be needed to get rid of Botulus. So we're gonna hold the Restore and use the scoring window to score the Bologna. This might be wrong. This might be wrong. The reason this might be wrong is because we're going to need to spend money advancing and spend money resing magnets, which means we can't res Thoth, and if they steal the post-truth dividend, that's very bad. So we might actually score the post-truth dividend first. Yeah, actually. We need to protect the one-pointer. It's important. Especially because they have an agenda already, so we have to protect it. Hopefully they click for more credits here, and then our next turn is Advanced Events Bologna Market Forces. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, that should be the game. That should be the game here. What do we think? Does 6 and 2 make top 3 in a 20-person field? Probably does, right? 6 and 2 probably makes top 3. We can throw out the F2P, and we can probably like put an IP block on the remote and then score the next agenda we draw. Raindrops for money. Yeah, 6 and 2 probably makes top 3. There's not going to be 3 people on 7 and 1. It'll probably be a strength of schedule tiebreaker. Also, I don't know why we're doing top 3. I don't like the way that a top 3 is conducted. Google Hydro Remote IP block archives just to block out some value. Is there a reason to? There's dirty laundries in this deck. Might as well. Let's go here. Let's go IP block archives. We're a little squishy to like Botulus HQ, but it should be fine. If we draw an agenda, we can jam it. If we draw multiple agendas, that could be bad, and we might have to spin doctor. This should be okay. How are we on time? 16, you have 35 minutes? Yeah. It's kind of sad to lose the first game. Where's Magnet? It's your gamble. You're gonna have to start clearing these tags. course, they don't know that I don't have any more tag punishment. Ooh. This costs 11, and this costs 6. I could go draw, subsidy, spin. Discard, send a message. We need to play it safe. Which means... what? I think it means install res spin. We go to 8 cards. See what happens. Yeah. I don't love that. Oh, that's a good draw. Yeah, I'm okay with this. We're just gonna win the long game. I'm okay with shuffling these away. Like, there's a world where we don't draw agendas back, but I'm okay with that. And then we Thimble Rig HQ here. Or we Tollbooth R&D. Probably Tollbooth R&D, actually. There's a line we can take where, like, I'm pretty sure if we push there, we might have just won the game. But this way, we make sure we win. Don't want to take any unnecessary risks. Come on, Tollbooth. Install yourself. Hello? Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. We can probably throw it a Biovault. 1 Biovault should be good enough. Thimble Rig's really good against Anarch. 15 minutes we want to score just to get it out of the game. Yeah, so it's Biovault. We probably shuffle back Biovault and hard hitting. We're clearing tags. Okay. We're installing Bankar. That's fine. There's Data Ward. That's good. We're gonna get Bankard on HQ. How much of a timer am I actually on? That's interesting. Oh, wait. That's dumb. We rather put the Thimble Rig there, right? How fast do we think this game's gonna end? If I draw... 6, 7... No. That's fine, actually. We'll Thimble Rig HQ. We'll be solid. If I have, like, a Bologna in hand, then we do this the other way. And then we can just win with Thimble Rig. But we don't have a Bologna in hand. So we're gonna go for Biovault. Oh, can I draw Bologna? No, we can draw send a message. Is this safe? We run. We can't take a tag, because if we take a tag, then Hydra's live. Oh, I mean, Hydra's live anyways. And I'm credit perfect. Yeah. I think we score this. right? The Data Ward and Magnet should be good enough. If somehow we gain 4 from Daily Cast, get 2 more credits, and get a Black Orchestra on the board, then we res Hydra. And if we're in that position, that might suck, but we should be okay. Also, Hydra will give us money back, so then we can score next turn. We should be fine. We're pinholing. Yeah. Good game. Oh, we didn't even bank our other remote. Do we care? I think we just block it. Because we can't get through Data Ward, right? Right, we block this. Oh, there's net damage. Forgot what Bankar does. It's fine. Doesn't make a difference. We could shuffle some cards back if we want. What did we lose? Is there a Black Orchestra? No. Yeah, we don't care. You can trash the spin if you want to trash the spin. Yeah, we just win here. There's no card. There's no card that can get into this server. Inside Job is not good enough. They need to run HQ, rip the 1-pointer, and then run R&D and get through a magnet? And the toll booth? Yeah. Okay. We need to sweep the last 2 rounds. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Also, no daily quests in the top 26 cards. But that's the thing, right? That was the theory. Oh, actually more than that, because oh no, never mind. I didn't shuffle any Spin Doctor. Yeah, no daily quests in the top 26 cards, but that's the thing. I was thinking that you're able to play without daily quest because you have government subsidy. We had an extra 5 credits from government subsidy, which I guess we didn't need because we ended on 5 credits, but we really did need it. Oh no, we shuffled back with attitude adjustment. And no daily quest in the top 28 cards. Yeah. I'll pop into... Hey! Hello?
Yo.
Hey! Just came in to say good games. Yeah, I'm gonna take a bit of a break here, but you are on stream. Stream can hear you.
Hey, stream.
Yeah, no, great games. I will... good luck in the next rounds.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright. Okay, I'll see you around.
Bye.
Okay. Catch up on chat. Sort of selling me on non-equivalent exchange. Oh, it's good. It's good. And you know what? Like, I don't know. Like, Acme's money is so much better than the runner's money most of the time. I haven't encountered a scenario where I really didn't want to play it. Sometimes, if you have your hard hitting in hand, you don't want to play it. But that's fine. Like, if you think about the other money sources that Acme has, it was Hansi Review. I mean, at least that's what I played. And Hansi Review was fine. You would play like 3 Hansi, 2 Subliminal, and Hansi works well with attitude adjustment, works well with Spin Doctor, but it's like... it works especially well with attitude adjustment. It was okay. It kind of frees up a couple more slots because you don't have to play subliminal. I mean, you didn't have to play subliminal in the first place, but sometimes Hansi just gets awkward. Sometimes you don't want to discard anything. I've been playing Keeling Acme for giggles. It's fun. Keeling Acme, which is what? Like we're just importing this 4-cost like time bomb into things that have expensive servers. It's a lot of influence. A lot of influence. I mean, I could see it being better than Biovault. You toss the Keeling in a remote and make the runner waste their time going after that instead of the daily quests or your scoring server. That makes sense. I didn't say it was tier 1. Keeling. I see so much Keeling. Like everyone's playing it and it feels bad. Feels bad. I don't like Keeling, just as a concept. I think. But yeah, I don't know. Like Fort of Trash, run through my stuff. It's pretty good. You play more like Asa. Oh yeah. It's fun rage quits on JNet. I'm not gonna say who it was, but there was one person in Unbanned was playing. I don't remember who it was in Unbanned. One person in Unbanned was playing the 59 card egg infusion, and they queued into a game, and then the opponent they started the game. They didn't even take the first turn, and the opponent was too many cards. Sorry, conceded, and then left. That's so funny. Oh, I gotta report my round. Okay. Round 2. What table number are we? Not very high. Table 6. And we had a corpse split. Yeah, the sports game was so unlucky. That's fine. We'll get the bad luck out. Last 2 rounds are just good luck, right? Right. Need 2 sweeps. 2 sweeps, 6 and 2. Make top 3. Again, don't like the format of top 3. This is not a big deal. Yeah. Oh, good luck. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. Turn this off. And I'll be back. I think... Oh, I can probably turn a timer on so we know when... When is the next round? 21 minutes? 8:21, so... Let's say... Oh, never mind. 25, so it's like 20 minutes. I think all the snare bearers went to bed, so I'll cheer for you. Nice. Thank you. Except for Laura. Laura's up. Although it's like 11 o'clock for Laura, right? Past her bedtime. And D? Yeah, D's in here too. I don't know where D lives though. It's East Coast US, right? Oh, D dropped? Really? Oh yeah, I guess so. Do we have a buy? No, we don't have a buy. So 2 people dropped? Just 2 people dropped. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Jane and Leg was annoying. Yeah, no, I don't blame them for that. Yeah, honestly, if I didn't get my webcam working, which I turned off. If I didn't get my webcam working, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna deal with the lag and not have a webcam and stream this. It's getting restarted after this round. Oh, very nice. Okay, so that means the break is gonna be much longer then, right? All right. Well, I guess I'll be gone for like 30 minutes. All right. Well, we'll set the timer on 30 minutes. Hopefully, we'll be back by then. This event's gonna run late with all these delays. They're gonna like server reset and wait for the end of the round, of course. Still have another 2 more rounds. People on the East Coast is already 11:08. What are your thoughts on Acme at the moment? I think it's really good. I think Acme is really good. Okay. Hang on. I think it's really good based off of my understanding that Acme is a decent deck, and I think it got better. But I don't know. Like, I haven't played a lot of Netrunner in the last 4 months. I basically, since Endurance and Drago was banned, I've played like less than 20 games. Yeah. So I'm not too familiar with the decks that exist. And honestly, like I was just like I've been playing Bankar Adam, and like 20 minutes before this tournament started, I like found Brandon on Discord, and I was like, hey, I don't want to play Bankar Adam again. I don't really have a runner. What should I play? And he was like, here's a 62 card Reg Hoshiko deck. And I was like, excellent. I feel like this Acme has an ESA problem. Oh yeah? I can see that. It did lose to an ESA on... I played in the circuit opener on the 29th of April. Although it was like very... Like they basically like fired a time bomb, and I drew 2 pieces of ice and like 5 agendas in the top however many cards, and then they like sabotaged. I had HQ iced up. I had 2 Bellonas in HQ. I had an agenda scored. They had an agenda scored, and then they like installed. They time bombed me. I discarded 3 out of hand. They installed Marrow. I was forced to mill 2 off the top. They ran Archives, found the 3rd Bellona, didn't steal it, and mad dash back in to win. If Joe is still in the chat, that was Joe. Anyways, I think Acme's good. The reason being, mainly, the reason that I'm going to give is basically that Acme, I feel like, improved a lot. So, because you gained non-equivalent exchange, you don't have to play Hanzi Review, which means you can spend the influence on government subsidy. So now you have an additional 3 cards that gain you money, additional 3 pieces of Econ Operation Econ. You could play something else instead of Restore, like Lacosta Grid's 3 influence. You could play... I've seen people play Fairchild 3. I really like Restore. It's really flexible. You can use it as a 4th daily quest. You can get a Rashida back. You can get a Spin Doctor back, which is good against ESA. You can restore the Magnet, which I think is really good. Thimblerig is a pet card of mine. I feel like I find a lot of uses for Thimblerig, and I get enough value. So I'm playing 1 Thimblerig instead of the 3rd Magnet. It could easily be a 3rd Magnet. There's a lot of Botulus running around. So, but the Restore is like a 3rd Magnet-ish. It does have a tough match against ESA, probably. I don't know. I felt like in the 1 game that I've played against ESA, though, if I drew my ice, like, you can lock an ESA out with Magnet. If you draw your magnets, and you're, like, you find ice, you find money, you protect your daily quest. It's, like, a pretty straightforward plan. You have an attitude adjustment, 3 Spin Doctor. Again, the improvements are you've gained 3 pieces of Operation Econ, and you've also gained post-truth dividend. So now you don't, your agenda suite's not awkward at all. Before you had to play either 15 minutes in QPM or you had to play tomorrow's headline. And if you play the QPM, you kind of have to like protect it or try to score it as a 3-1, which is really awkward if you have Daily Quest in the remote. But now you can just have Daily Quest ticking and score post-truth dividend, which is great. I would love there to be 1 or 2 NGO fronts in here. So it's maybe like... I like having 1 hard-hitting, 1 market forces, but you could cut this and play NGO front. I think that's probably fine. Maybe you could... Yeah, you could cut a Rashida and play 1 NGO. I think that's also fine. But the idea is, like, with 3 Rashida, you can go a little bit faster because you have a lot more Operation Econ. So you can win a couple games without Daily Quest, which I don't think Acme could do before. Yeah. I feel like this Acme has an ESA problem. Oh, that was old. Yeah. No, I think Acme's strong. I like it. Also, it's not like I came to Acme. It's not like I thought about the meta and I thought about the corp decks that I know, which is not a lot, and then I decided to play Acme because I thought it was good. I decided to play Acme because I got my fancy daily quests that have me on them, and I have like a set of foil daily quests, and I like love that art. I feel like my daily quest art is very unique because it's a full bleed color that isn't like any other card. I feel like the style that art is in is very different than any other card that exists in Netrunner. But yeah, so I was like, ooh, I have this card, I want to play it. Let's play Acme. And then I threw this list together, and then I played it, and then it happens to be, I think, pretty good. Yeah. I mean, it was overshadowed by like Nanny Civic Grid, and there's probably like Keeling is very strong. It is, yeah. Keeling is just very strong. So is it better than a Keeling deck? Who knows? I don't. All right. I am going to take a break, and I'll be back for the next round. Let me find my scripts. All right. I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back. Next round is starting. They reset the servers, so hopefully there's no lag. I think the timer's already started. We're against Scarius, PE, and Padma. Interesting. We're corping first, and we're on table 5. Lots of drops. It's unfortunate. Let's see. Table 5, corp, create. Okay, we're good to stream. This is a interesting hand. We do have an ice and a daily quest, and they're Padma and their Shaper. They're going to be a little slow, so I feel like we actually keep this. Yeah. This is a risky hand to keep. Bologna, if this was send a message, we would mulligan. But it's not, and Bologna protects itself well enough early. We drew a magnet, which is decent. I think we go res. We could install magnet here and then put the IP block over top. I think we do that, actually. And we'll just take a credit. I should put the Biovelt in there. Not sure what Padma's doing. Jailbreak is fine. If they steal Bologna, that's unfortunate. Steal send a message, that's bad. There's not a lot of agendas in the deck, though. Saw nothing. Hopefully ice is coming up. We got rewarded for the keep. Install DZMZ. Plays Diesel click 3. And we get our draw. We got a toll booth. Toll booth remote is interesting. Probably unnecessary. Let's draw. Got non-equivalent. That's not bad. Okay, I don't hate this. Go toll booth remote. We'll put the IP block on HQ eventually. The magnet should hold. Let's put the IP block on HQ now. We get punished if there is a send a message on top. In an ideal world, we draw a Hydra and Data Ward. And we can put that in the remote, and we can put the toll booth on R&D. Turbine. It's fine. We don't want to go too slowly. Because we should be able to score an agenda before they get set up. Thimble Rig is fine. It'll do the job. I don't like double code gate, though. We should score. Okay, let's do that. Let's go... We can go server 1, advance, advance. Don't like this. Let's do it this way. Toll booth is what it should be. See, like, the thing is, they're gonna have Euler, right? And Euler will just cut through code gates. So I don't know how good stacking Toll Booth and Magnet are going to be. It's fine. Are we gonna test run the Euler? What are we test running? This seems bad. Ngolo? Hyperbaric. Okay. Okay. Got it. I think I'm happy to res Thimblerig here. We'll swap it with HQ. That's a concern. We've drawn 3 code gates. We don't have that many code gates in this deck. Oh, I should turn the deck list on. There we go. It costs them 4 to break through Toll Booth. It's not great. But it should let us score this Bologna. Unless they have creative here. Oh, also Hyperbaric goes back on top because of test run. So we're actually totally fine. We're running back. That's a bad play. They're pretty poor here. We should be able to score Bologna. Maybe even right away. If they clear tag, go to 0, I think we just throw Bologna in the remote. Although I would love to protect it with Toll Booth because we're essentially protecting the Bio Vault. I don't know though. I don't think it's necessary. Swap Thimblerig? No. Data Ward. We just take the scoring window. We just score. Then we put the daily quest and the data ward back in. Yeah, we just score. Because I could, like, install data ward and then score next turn, but, like, they're at 0. Like, there's no way. There's no way they steal. The only thing that they can do is they can... the only thing they can do is force me to pop my Bio Vaults, because they can get 2 bucks and get in, but that's fine. Subsidy's good. That's interesting, because like they need to go click for 2 credits, run the remote, and if they do exactly that, then they deserve to trash the Bio Vault. That's like such a risky play because they need to know that this is a magnet somehow. Pretty sure we just overwrite this magnet. Second turbine. Okay. Toll Booth still Costs them 4. Thimble Rig HQ is fine. Another Biovault. Kill the magnet, install Biovault, install Daily Quest, install Data Ward. Seems good. We'll save the credits here. And we're not going to play Government Subsidy because I want to save the Biovault by putting it in the remote. Can we... There we go. They should run HQ this turn. Just because it costs $1. They're probably curious as to what's going on. Also, they should know that this is not the toll booth, because they saw the Data Ward when they ran through the Thimble Rig that turn. They should know that this is Data Ward. But given Data Ward and Toll Booth in hand, you don't install Toll Booth here. It's a scary board. Like they just need to find programs and like this is all the board they need. It's a decent draw. We want to play the Government Subsidy so that if we top deck an agenda, we can jam it. If we don't, it's probably advance the Biovault, take $1. Test run again. Test run's cute because of the double DZMZ. That's Propeller. Would love an agenda. Hedge fund. Sure, I can take another turn. Because what? Propeller starts on 4 strength. You still need to pay 2 counters. And then $4 to break. Just looking for agendas now. Restore. Hydra. Hydra's good. We could set up our remote for Hydra. Oh, we should actually ice R&D. Yeah. R&D costs 2 credits. Yeah, we need to ice R&D. Fine. But also Toll Booth R&D is probably good enough. Hydra's scarier. Thing is, we don't have that much ice that actually does stuff. Hopefully we draw an agenda here. If we draw 5-3 here, we should win the game. We could swap the Thimble Rig. Install Toll Booth? No. No, we need to draw a big ice first. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That's a 2-1. I guess. We'll throw that in there. We're just gonna play it safe. We don't need the money. They could run that. We could kick them out enough times. We have to score. And fast. I think. I don't know. If we find our Thoth in another data ward, like, we're fine late game as well, so. But we'll get, like, conduited. We can't protect multiple servers against this rig. HQ run makes sense. If they run last click, we swap it to the remote. And then at the start of the turn, we swap it onto R&D. And then we install another ice, and we swap it onto the remote, and then we swap the data ward back. But they don't run last click, which means we can't swap it, because otherwise our bio vaults are a little vulnerable. So unfortunately the answer is no. There's Bologna, okay. Okay, we should be good. Score, no draw, install Bologna. Probably better to draw. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we win here. It might be better to draw and chuck out a card. Installing DZMZ. Okay. Guess I should have swapped it with this IP block a long time ago, hey? Spin Doctor's neat. Does Restore do me anything? No. It's just advance, install, spin. Come on. Okay. We get past the Padma. We can't break data ward 3 times and have 5 to pay for Bologna. Did I play a government subsidy this game? I did. A little scrappy. It's turn 12. We're gonna win on turn 13. Yeah. About to deal 3 net damage. Gain 5 credits and end the run. Need that sentry breaker. Servers are still a little slow, I feel. It's not as bad, but still could be better. Deep Dive, Spark of Inspiration, and Orca. Whoa! Orca. Spark of Inspiration for Orca. I love it. Katorga Breakout. We're getting the Spark back? Oh, I see. We're test running and then sparking. we're test running the Orca, putting it back on top, and then sparking. Although this costs us 7 to install. We don't have enough money to run or Steel Bologna. And I fortunately score out before I get locked. The lag is still hitting hard. Alright. I'll set up the next game, change my deck list. Runner, table 5, I want to say. Table 5. Janet Baroque, yeah. Unfortunately. It's not the greatest day. Not the greatest day for Janet. There we go. Full screen. Okay. Look, have fun. We're against PE. We have Fermenter. We have Botchless. We have Sure Gamble. We have Paladin. We have Daily Cast. Jeez, how much net damage are we going to take at the start of the game? A lot. These are good cards. Like, you kind of want some bad cards in your hand against PE. Because you want to play some cards and then lose some other cards. This is probably fine. We'll keep this. It's PE. Like, I'll try not to run until they install an ice, and then we can put the botchless on the ice, and then we can run. Like, all the econ cards in our hand are good, but they don't matter as much as the botchless does. So hopefully they install an ice turn 1. Nice. Okay, that's really good. So now we can sit the botchless somewhere. Oh, double ice turn 1. That's very nice. Okay, that's a great start for us. That's really good for us. Let's go... We gotta keep our cards up. Do we even play this gamble? Probably. Do we go low on cards? I don't think we play the gamble. Is that wrong? I don't think so. We don't need money. Right? Like, next turn we gain 2 off the daily casts, we get $1 on Paladin, we install our Botulus. We can draw, we can run. Yeah, I think this is fine. We have a lot of ice in this PE deck. What is that? I really want Botchless to be on a central. Although I don't want them to score... I don't want them to score a House of Knives. Ooh. I think so be it, if they score a House of Knives. I don't think we install Bankar. I think we put this on R&D. Because we're going to Stargate eventually. And then we run the remote. We run the open remote. This is Spin Doctor. And then we don't pop it. I get my Hoshiko trigger. And we just draw. It's fine. Yeah. Scoring House of Knives? Please don't. If they don't score House of Knives and we set up our Bankar and get up to 5 cards next turn, okay. Looks like it is. Or hopefully it's Sting instead of House of Knives. It's probably House of Knives. We can deal with that. Oh. Huh? Excuse me? What? Okay. Urtica Cypher does 5 damage. If you actually naked installed, if you unadvanced, if you never advanced a Cerebral Overrider, advanced it 3 times, and you're on 3 perfect credits, well done. You deserve to deal 3 core damage. I could pinhole it. Which means if they... What is that? It's a Jumon? I'll bravado it. Right? Am I safe at 5 cards? Yeah. Huh? What is going on? I'm expecting to die here. Oh. Huh? And Eli is not what I was expecting. That's one whole influence that I can click through. Now it could be Urtica. It's not. You've fallen for my trap. Have I now? They say that before I commit to accessing, but let's see it. Okay. Interesting. I'll take 2 points. I do like 2 points. We lost Liberated. That's fine. Advancing Blood in the Waters. It's not great for them. They have no money now. So now I'm probably going to run around next turn, accessing snares. Second ice on the remote. It's fine. We don't even play this laundry. And we just clear out the hand. We trash the Spin Doctor first. And here's how this works. If we run HQ and we access something that we can't steal or trash, but like that stays there, then we run R&D. Right, so we see a hedge fund, so we're not going to run back into HQ, because now there's a 1 in 5 that we see a thing that we don't want to see, which is a hedge fund. So we run back, we run into R&D, we steal another Blood in the Water, because we're good at the game, and we'll install a Liberated. I don't know why we installing Liberated. We had free money on Paladin, I guess. We could have probably ran R&D there and stolen a 1-pointer. Or won the game on an oboe. Icing HQ, you don't have money to res. You need to click for money to get hedge fund, my friend. Steel Skin's such a good draw. Run the hand, I guess? Run R&D first? Let's run R&D first. We're guaranteed to see a new card in R&D. Oboe? Mitosis. Fine. We have Steel Skin. Okay, we need to run HQ 3 times here. Trash the traps. Steal the agendas. Before this Mitosis happens. So Mitosis is happening next turn. Is there Ike? Ike's pretty good. No Ike. Okay. Just not the hedge fund. Trickleite's good to know. If we see nothing here, we draw last click. We're probably drawing last click anyways. If we hit a snare, we're still drawing last click. Oh, well, actually, we don't have money to fire a snare. Trickleite again. Fine. We just run into traps next turn. I'll draw to 5 cards, and then at the start of the turn we draw to 6. We'll just run into traps on the Mitosis. Mitosis needs to be new servers, right? We should check that. Mitosis. Creating a new remote server each time, yeah. Hate to see that. I mean, it is what it is. Takes 3 credits, discards. Fine. So they're gonna play the hedge fund next turn. Let's keep running. We want to install the Bankar, I think. So let's do that before we run. We'll start by running R&D. There's a hedge fund, there's a Mitosis, there's a Trickleite in hand. So it's only a 2 and 5 to see a new card. So an HQ run probably isn't even worth my time. But we should clear out the top of R&D. If JNet will let us. Oboe? House of Knives, we'll take it. Try again. Looking for Oboe? Or any agenda will do. Oh, got him. Spent a lot of money on the blood in the water and the Eli. Next couple of cards were agendas too. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looked like, I mean, they had a bunch of ice, right? So if you have a bad hand, like you had one hedge fund, pushing a blood in the water. Like, blood in the water is there for you to score when I have 2 cards or 1 card in hand. Advancing it when outside of that scenario is usually a waste of time and money. Like, even if I didn't run there, if I end the turn at like 4 or 5 cards and you advance score, like, you're still very poor. So you don't want to go for something like that because it costs you a lot of money unless you're like economically set up and your ice is rezzed. The gamble for it doesn't super play off over JNet. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the thing is, like, it only gets you 2 points. It's two points, 5 more to go. And you've set yourself way far behind to get those 2 points. It's much more important to play that hedge fund. Or, like, wait for money, or click for credits. Okay. That is break time for me. I will come back in the last round. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a break. This is probably one that that people will probably follow along on the YouTube video afterwards rather than watching live because it's probably a bit hard to watch live with all these breaks. Kyle says, if you want bad cards, why aren't you playing Brandon's Big Hoshiko? I am playing Brandon's Big Hoshiko. Unless you're talking about a different Big Hoshiko. Brandon had multiple versions of the Big Hoshiko, but the one that I'm playing right now is card for card what he's playing right now. He gave it to me 20 minutes before the tournament started. There's some wild reverb or something happening when you talk. Your voice is above it, but it's there each time you talk. Oh, is there? Interesting. I will listen back and see if I can fix that. It might be the fan. I doubt it, because the fan was on when I was streaming before. Nobody said anything, but maybe it was there before. But thank you for pointing that out. I will look into that. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, last round. Thank God he cut the smart wares. Is it a top 4 cut? So you're going to need to play out this round? Yeah, I'm going to need to play out this round. It's a top 3 cut. Honestly, the tournament's dragging on a little bit just because of the delays and the JNet lag. But I don't like dropping, so I'm going to play it out. I'm probably not going to make it. Even if I sweep here, I don't make top 3, I don't think. Because my strength of schedule is the worst out of all the people on 12, and it's the worst by far. Just because I split my first 2 rounds. We have a 2-for-1 against Aksu. We are running, which I think is my better matchup, although they seem to be happy about it too. The other matchups of Shiko against Acme, usually, like, Acme's scary to play against, usually no matter what runner you're playing, but I think I prefer the matchup against Outfit. Just don't get hard-hitting news, right? Right. Let's go. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there we go. Okay, runner, big Shiko. Here we go. Let's see if... Is this too big? I zoomed in from last round. This is too big. We're gonna have to zoom back out. Just gotta move this down. There we go. All right. Quickly go through my chat before I start. There's still lag even after the server reset. Yeah, it actually turned back into the same thing. Just sweep. Yeah, we're gonna go for 2-for-1. I don't really want to play another whole round, to be honest, just because it's so slow. How do you feel about Acme in this current meta test? I will answer that question as I play the game. I will know. I'm not gonna look back at chat though. So any messages I will have to get back to after. We're against Outfit. We have a good money start. This is a keep. We just don't want to get hard-hitting used. We don't know what kind of outfit this is. How do I feel about Acme? It's solid. The thing, okay, I'm a Glacier player. I think there's a lot of strategies in most Netrunner metas that get a lot of value off of running. So Botulus is like a Botulus is a very flexible card, but you could like Dirty Laundry, Penny Shaver. There's a lot of Crim cards. Most of the Crim econ is run based, and I really like playing Glacier or playing some deck. Oh, are we gonna get above the Lod? I don't care. I usually like playing Glacier because you're flexible. You can rush, ideally, and you can. Wow, that's a really aggressive start. You can rush. You can ice up all your centrals. You can not lose to Amakua. And Acme's like just the best Corp ID for something like that, generally. As long as the supporting cast is there. What are we doing here? We're hitting Liberated 3 times and running R&D? Yeah. Just so we get our flip. It's fine. Yeah. Because IP block is just so strong. Thimble Rig is really strong. You can port magnets, 2 or 3 of them, to deal with Botulus. Like, I think the worst matchup that Acme has... Whoa, okay. There's the hard hitting. The worst matchup Acme has is a Security Nexus deck. That's the worst one. And then the second worst is, like, Anarch in general. I can spend all my money, or I can Clear 4 tags. I'll clear 4 tags. Anarch in general can be tough for Acme because you want like your data ward on the outside, and they're gonna hippo it, and Anarchs have hippo and botulus and ways to deal with big ice, but it's not as bad as Egg Infusion, for example. Whereas Egg Infusion, you want your big ice on the outside. Acme, you can survive with putting some big ice on the inside. Like Hydra's still fine, IP Block's still fine. Yeah. So what is going on? What is this? Let's find out. Yeah. So Acme is like a really nice flexible ID. That's good for rushing, good for dealing with a variety of things. Can we get a laundry, please? Botulus is funny. Maw is a good way to lose the game. Just run R&D. Another magnet. Good to know. Yeah, so I like Acme a lot. And again, I feel like the deck improved quite a bit, so yeah. I'll have to explore other corps before I figure out what I want to do. Moshing is such a good draw. That's insane. How many Maws do I have? I think it's just 2. It is just 2. Botulus is really strong. I could draw first and then moshing. Is that greedy? If we draw first, we go to 7 cards. We play moshing, we go to 6. We stay at 6, we draw 2 more, we go to 8 cards, and then we're going to have to discard. I feel like we can win this game without Maw, though. Or at least we'll draw the other one. Hippo. I think we just run here. In case this isn't the magnet. In which case we might need to install Botulus, but it is. We're not going to hippo a magnet. We have better things to hippo, probably. This should be an Atlas. And we'll just focus on getting money. The next ice that comes onto the board, we put Botulus on it. If you jam, we leave it. So this turn is draw, gamble, hippo, Botulus. Scoring a 3-2. That's fine. We could hippo this and start running HQ. We don't really need to. So I'm not going to. Ideally, we can find a Stargate here. We can draw again. Raindrops is fine. Let's run R&D and install a fermenter. We're gonna have to run the remote next turn. Run again. Good raindrops to run again. It is a free access. Do we want a free access? I think we do. Okay. That's a very important hit, actually. Because hostile, like 3 hostiles, we want to prevent them from scoring 3 hostiles. It's 3-3. Installing another remote. We do have another Botulus. We do need to draw. Although I will Botulus that and run. It seems like they're very... Oh, yeah, okay. that Bulwark? Could be Bulwark. Let's moshing. We're gonna play it safe. Pinhole threading. That doesn't help me. Alright. We can't break Bulwark. We can break Trebuchet. Trash an installed runner card. Trace 6. Let's break the trash card, because we want to keep our hippo. You can run a trace 6, we'll pay it. It only costs us 3, basically. Should be an Atlas. A regulatory capture. Okay, wow. Let's laundry R&D, I guess. Econ Warfare, we knew that. It was somewhere. Now we know it's coming. That's fine. We're way ahead on credits. We have a fermenter ticking. We're looking good. We might hippo HQ and run HQ. Because we're on game point now. Oh, that's really bad for them. If we run R&D and see nothing, we're going to run HQ and hippo it. Oh, we don't need to hippo it. We have 3 bad pub. What am I talking about? Show me the goods. Hostel's pointless. I mean, I'll take it, but it doesn't help me win the game. Doesn't help them win the game. It gives them a bad pub for the purposes of regulatory capture, though. Everything's free now, so I should just be running. I can't break Bulwark still, but I should be able to outrace them before Bulwark becomes a problem. So we'll just get accesses. Hordem, good to know. So you got a Hordem and an Econ Warfare in hand. Are we scared of Trebuchet? No. We could hit the fermenter first. We might as well. And we bravado R&D. We can install the MK first. We'll install the MK. I don't know. Trebuchet means we lose our hippo, which means we'd have to reinstall a new hippo, which is the same thing as just installing MK from hand. Also, it's probably, if it's Hordem, like, there's just no point in resing, right? We'll trash Too Big to Fail and run back. Happy to just get accesses here. Also, Too Big to Fail is a good card for them. If they're just trying to fast advance. That's how we lose this game. There's the Bulwark. Okay, Bulwark's coming. Paperclip is not in our hand, although they don't have enough money to res Bulwark. So we're gonna have to make a decision here at some point. Advancing? NGO front? Audacity. Okay, that's fine. No Bulwark. I'm actually okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. Can I find a Stargate, please? And thank you. Maw. Let's just run. We can trash stuff. Okay, GG. Alright. Quick game. We'll see if we're in the cut. I think they kept though, right? Yeah, they did keep. It was a fast start. Luckily I had the money to match it. There's gonna be a lot of gaps in this stream. Because I'm about to, like, I just played for 15 minutes and then there's gonna be like an hour gap. So, I don't know. Like, I'll stay live and we'll just use the timestamps on YouTube to follow along. As I said, like, most of you all are probably watching on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, I'll have the timestamps written in, so you can just skip ahead. Got the econ, do the Atlas line behind Magnet, and just hope that you didn't have the Black Orchestra. Yeah. So the Magnet coming up. I thought. Have an Atlas. Yeah, I remember that turn. If we throw the orchestra out, like, the Atlas doesn't come onto the board. I would do the same thing, but yeah, 62 cards though. It's PE Tech. Okay. We'll call it a night there. Actually, here. How about this? Actually, I'm gonna close the stream, and then if I'm in the cut and we play in the cut, then I will. I'll either stream or I'll just record it and post it because it's only gonna be a game or two. It's probably cleaner for me to do it that way than to try to stream. Just to minimize the number of breaks, because there's like if I stay live, I'm gonna be live for like an hour, and there's not gonna be anything going on. Will, what am I replacing NGO with in my Asmari deck? Why do you need to replace NGO? NGO's good. What am I replacing in? I don't remember what your Asmari deck has. I'll have to take a look. I don't know. Attitude adjustment is good. NGO is good. Like, you can sometimes bait some runs with NGO, especially if you have hard hitting to back that up. Yeah. Kind of wild that runners can just show up to a match with as much HP as they want. Well, I mean, that's the trade-off is consistency, right? There's only the more cards you put, the less consistent your deck is. So you generally want consistency. But if you don't want to lose to PE, but you do get to a certain point where you have so many hit points against PE, but there's a certain aspect of the PE matchup that's not just hit points. Like, if they have ice in their deck, they can tax you out. You do need money. That's usually how I like to play PE when I play PE, is I like to have ice. I like to have ice no matter what I'm playing. Which is why when in like the sports metal meta, I mean, there's still sports metal right now, but when I play sports metal versus when most people play sports metal, I feel like I have more ice than most people. Of course, just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, I generally like having a lot of ice, because I feel like you get to make more plays when you have ice. You can dig yourself out of bad situations, whereas if you don't have ice, like, you really just praying and nothing else. Thanks for live stream in any case. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Best of luck if you've made it. It could be a new video upload. Yeah, it'll probably be a new upload if I play in the cut. It'll just be like accelerated meta test, top cut, or something like that. Are all the tables playing 2-for-1? I doubt it. I don't know. But the thing is, as long as one table is not 2-for-1ing, the whole tournament has to wait for that one table, right? So I doubt all the tables are 2-for-1ing. How many? There's 7 tables. There's 6 tables because we have a bye. Brandon is still in. Osclate dropped early because Osclate had to go to sleep. I think Osclate was doing well. Yeah, Osclate was 3-1. When they dropped. What are we at? 13, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. So I'm. Okay, Chromatically and King's Oracle are playing. Groundhog and Rip Netrunner are playing? Yeah. So I do make a cut. Yeah. Okay, so I do make top 3 here. Because each of the top 6 are playing against each other. So there's going to be one person. So I swept, and like, if they split, I go above them, and if one sweeps, then one person goes up and one person stays down. So I do make top 3, but I'm probably not first, which means I'm going to have to play in the second against third match, and then if I win, I'm going to have to play in the last match. So 2 more games to go. Only 3 top tables playing for a cut spot, so your win should be good for top cut. Yeah, exactly. Wonder how they are doing the top 3 cut. Usually what happens in a top 3 cut is the second place person plays against the third place person, where the second place person gets to pick side, and then the winner of that plays against the guy in first place, and the person in first place gets to pick the side. So it's only 2 games, and it's really quick, which is the benefit of a top 3 cut. It's not really a top 3 cut, though, because to me, it's not a bracket. It's just, you're just playing an extra game or two. Yeah, you're just playing an extra game or two. Like, to me, a cut is where you have like a semifinal and a final, and like that doesn't really feel like a semifinal and a final. So I would personally much prefer a top 4 single elim, because it's the same number of games. And there's less waiting around, because if you're the first place player in a top 3, you have to wait for the other game to finish, which I personally don't like. Best of luck, thank you. Feels like it's mostly for the show to get a true winner. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I also wonder if they're going to give 2 invites still, because we technically had 20, but it was very quickly not 20 players. But It will be whatever it will be. Okay, I'm gonna up the stream because I don't want to leave it lingering for an hour. And I might go live. I might not. I'll probably go live for the 2 games of the cut, and then I'll edit it up because there won't be any breaks there. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out, and I will see you in the cut.